chat. This afternoon, we're going to learn about adjectives. What is the meaning of adjectives? What are the examples of adjectives? Adjectives is like words that best describe a noun or a pronoun. It's like it catches the eye of a reader if they read some adjectives on your sentences. It makes the sentences lively, interesting, and creative. So as we go along, we're going to identify what are the best adjectives that we could use in our sentences. So next we have here two pictures that we're going to describe, okay, using our stored adjectives. So I do have here on the first picture, nature. Tell me something about the nature. What can you see about the nature? So I can see that there are beautiful creatures or wonderful creatures in the first picture. There are butterflies and beautiful flowers. I can see also there is a magnificent rainbow on top of it. Okay, so next is what can you say about the second picture? This is about children's playing. So let's try. On the second picture, I can see that there are children playing. They are happy, they are lively, they are in the park, they have friends, and they are also beautiful flowers and colorful butterflies. Okay, so those are the adjectives that we use when we are describing a certain pictures, events, or places. Okay, next. What is adjective? As what I have mentioned before, an adjective describes a noun or a pronoun. So for example, an adjective answers what kind, which one, how many. So let's try. Happy dog. What kind of dog? It is happy. So, tired boy. Kind of boy. So it is tired. Seven girls. How many? So there are seven girls. Okay, those are adjectives. Next is what is an adjective is a describing word. It gives information about something. Adjective generally describes a noun. A noun is a person, a thing, or a place. For example, the green monster. The monster is the noun. And we're talking about monster. What kind of a monster? We're talking about green monster. So our sample for our adjective. Next, I do have here some words that we could use to describe noun. So we have happy, sad, open, closed, ill, injured, rich, poor, empty, full, old, and new. Those are the words that we can use or describe noun or a pronoun. Next is we are going to talk about the degrees of comparison. When we say about positive, we are just referring to one person. So that is positive. So for example, the apple is big. Next is the second degree is we have comparative. When we are comparing two things. So we will use bigger. So the second apple is bigger than the first one. Okay. Next is we're talking about superlative. When we are describing three or comparing three objects or things. So we will going to use biggest. This is the biggest of them all. This is the biggest apple compared to the last two. Okay. Next is we have fast. If we're going to compare this two, we're just going to add er. So the second boy is faster than the first one. But the fastest is this one. Because we are comparing three person, or he is the most, he is the fastest of them all, the three of them. Next is, first one is tall, because it's just a simple sentence. You're just comparing, you're not comparing, you're just describing one. Okay, but if you are comparing this two, the second one is much taller, but the third one is much tallest, or sorry, the third one is the tallest of them all. Okay, next. So this one is, we're just going to add some est for if we're going to compare two or three things. Like for example, for long we have longer, we have, for superlative we have the longest. Okay, as you can see, just add er for the last word. Okay, next is for, if we're going to talk about y, for the last letter, we're just going to omit y and then add ier. And for the superlative, we're just going to add ies to represent the degree of comparison. The same with tender, narrow. Okay, we can say narrower, and then we can say for superlative, narrowest. And for beautiful, we can use more, less. And for the superlative, we can use most and least. We cannot say beautifuler, and we cannot say beautifulest. Okay, so we're just going to say my mother is beautiful, but her mother is more beautiful than my mother. But his mother is the most beautiful of them all. So that's how you describe a person or compare the person. Okay. So serious, more serious, the most serious, or you could say like active. She's less active in the class. Or you can say that Anna is the least active, less active in the class. Next is, we have here some activity wherein we can just practice our topic for this afternoon. We have Hungry Bunny was too short. Short, we're going to use short to reach the apple. We cannot say Hungry Bunny was too large to reach the apple. You have to identify, you have to check as well if it's appropriate on our sentence. Okay, next is, I used a hand lens to see the blank ant. We cannot say wide ant. So what's the use of using a lens if we just say a wide ant? So you can just say, use little ant. Next is, the fancy peacock spread his blank feathers. So that's the time that we're going to use wide. The fancy peacock spread his wide feathers, and so on and so forth. So thank you for watching. I hope you understand the meaning of adjectives and you learn today. See you again the next time, and